Welcome back to Pardon the Interruption, presented by Samuel Adams, part of Happy Hour.
My extrasensory powers feel unusually perky today. Wait, I sense the first caller.
Hi, Phil and Frank and Tony in the attic. Do you see the Patriots falling to 2-4?
I don't. Bill Belichick had a whole week to actually run a practice. That's a really good sign. Cam Newton acknowledged he hasn't been very good so far. That's a really good sign. I know San Francisco is a pretty good team when they beat Los Angeles, but they don't look as good as they looked last year. Miami took them out by about 35 points at one point just a couple of weeks ago. So, no, I honestly, Frank, I can't believe that a Bill Belichick team would fall to 2-4. So, no, I don't see it.
Yeah, I tend to think that as well. But, Cam Newton, are you concerned? Now, he had said, I just haven't been good. So he's at least admitting that he hasn't played well.
Yeah.
I think no exhibition games. He missed a week because of COVID, hasn't practiced a lot. Tony, on their final drive last week where they're trying to, win the game against Denver, they had Edelman throw 2 passes. So that's what concerns me about Cam Newton. After the first week of the season, all you heard was, well, everybody made a mistake by not pursuing Cam Newton. He's an easy guy to root for. I wonder if all those injuries are really starting to catch up to him.
He is not throwing the ball anywhere near his receivers, but maybe with a solid week of practice, maybe he will. What's next?
Hi, Tony. Hey, Frank. I want to know if you see Adam Gase surviving another loss.
The Jets stink.
Yeah.
The Jets are scoring 12.5 points a game. They're 0-6. They play Buffalo this week. Buffalo's just lost 2 in a row. They're going to come in and they're going to try to pound the Jets. My feeling is next week they play Kansas City. You think changing coaches is going to get them a win against Kansas City? That's crazy. Keep losing. Go get Trevor Lawrence. He's going to be better than Sam Darnold, and Joe Flacco looked like he was made out of wood. And the only way you can keep losing is to keep Adam Gase. So keep him.
Well, you mentioned Buffalo, Kansas City, then they get New England on a Monday night game, then they have the bye week. So I think if a change were to take place, it might happen after that third game on the bye week. Adam Gase said today, Tony, how about this one? Things are trending in the right direction. He wasn't talking about the Jets' record. He wasn't talking about his future. He was talking about Sam Darnold coming back and playing. Do you know that Sam Darnold has 3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions? They have
he isn't very good.
They have 6 offensive touchdowns this year.
He isn't very good. And across the street, the Giants aren't very good. Next.
Hey, fellas. I want to know if you see Sunday's game against Washington as a must-win for the Cowboys.
This is a joke, right? There's no must-win. When the leading team in your division has 2 victories, there's no such thing as a must-win. The Cowboys stink. All right? They're going to play. And this is how bad Washington is. That Washington is playing against a team that has allowed defensively more points in the first 6 games than any team in the last 50 years. And Dallas is a 1-point favorite. Dallas is the most overrated, overhyped team in all of sports. Spare me that this is a must game. And also spare me the notion that losing Dak Prescott is losing Joe Montana. Because, come on, stop, be realistic.
They have a turnover ratio of -12. Here would be my thing about the Cowboys, though. After what happened last week, you had anonymous players coming out talking about the head coach and the coaching staff. The head coach of the team has won a Super Bowl before. Nobody on the Cowboys has ever done anything. So it just proves how fragile this team is. It's like the Browns and the Cowboys are the 2 most fragile teams in the league. The minute they lose, everything falls apart.
Every time they lose, people scream, how could they lose with all that talent? They don't have all that talent.
I know, exactly.
The phone lines are closed, but in our future, I see us discussing whether Le'Veon Bell will have a big debut for the Chiefs.
Yeah, it probably will. And should either number 1 Clemson or number 2 Alabama be on upset alert this weekend?
Honestly, the 2 games they won, they were lucky to win. They're not good. They're just not
good. And Ezekiel Elliott's going in the wrong direction. Too many turnovers.
Well, if you mean putting the ball on the ground is bad, I guess.